Hello, good evening, everyone. First of all, we would like to welcome all of you to this induction and the first lecture of the International Certificate in Wealth and Investment Management program of CISI on behalf of the Chartered Institute of Securities and Investments, as well as Academy of Finance. My name is Kapila Dharamgada. I'm the founder, managing director of Academy of Finance. And along with me, we also have Mr. Usama Jifri, who is going to be your facilitator for the session. So the first couple of minutes I'm going to take you through, and thereafter, Mr. Usama is going to take you through his part of the introduction and the first lecture that we are going to have with you on this program. First of all, this is actually our plan for today. We will start with a quick introduction of the Academy of Finance and CISI. And you already know by now, but we are going to tell you a little bit more about the Wealth and Investment Management certification of CISI and the learning content, what you're going to learn during this program. And then we are also going to tell you about the assessment mechanism, what sort of assessment that you're going to go through at the end of the program, and the financial commitment that you need to make, and also what we expect from you during the progression of the program, as well as what we are planning to deliver to you. And finally, I'm going to introduce you your module facilitator, Mr. Usama Jifri, and our Academy of Finance staff, because we'll be meeting them on and off, and we'll be getting in touch with them, and already quite a few of you have been talking to them. And also, we will take a little while in getting to know those who are going to be in this class with you. That's all what we are planning to do. Meanwhile, so this is our agenda for today, and I'm finishing it as soon as possible, and I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Usama. Before I move on with the rest of it, if you can't hear me clearly, just put a message on the chat box so that I know if there is a difficulty. If anyone is having a difficulty in hearing what we say, the clarity, just put a message so that we know. But hope at the moment, since I have not heard any comment, I assume that you can hear me clear and round. Okay. So first of all, let me show you a quick video of CISI.
I am inspired that the Chartered Institute for Securities and Investments' mission is to set standards of professional excellence and integrity for securities, investment, wealth and financial planning professionals, providing qualifications and promoting the highest level of competence to our members, individuals and firms.
On the 10th of February 1992, in a building just behind me, now replaced by a skyscraper, was the London Stock Exchange. And from there, the Securities Institute was formed. It was designed to provide knowledge, skills, and above all, integrity.
The CISI's mission is important for financial services because financial services are built on trust. And customers want to know that the firms and the individuals within the firms have the knowledge and expertise to do their job, but also that they act with the highest standards of professionalism and integrity. And it's that combination that is at the heart of the CISI's mission.
Individuals who are members of the CISI have demonstrated that they uphold the highest standards of integrity and maintain the highest levels of knowledge. They will be up to date because they've maintained 35 hours of learning every year as a minimum.
for me, it was, like an eye-opener of, there's actually other people who are also the same age group as me, and that was refreshing.
Being a member of CISI gives you a real advantage, also on the global stage, because it's understood around the world, this professional qualification.
So it's very important to us as a wealth manager that we have a professional body that is developing people for the future.
Okay, that's all about CISI. And we will also be sharing a copy of this video with you later. So if you had any difficulty with the quality of the voice, you'll be able to go through the full video through that sharing. So that's all about CISI. And actually the institute has been present in Sri Lanka for the past 10 years, offering various programs under its umbrella. And this program is brought to you by the Academy of Finance. And if I tell you quickly about CISI, is the largest and most widely respected professional body for the securities and investment profession in the UK and financial centers globally. It was formed in 1992 by the London Stock Exchange, and it has global community of more than 45,000 members over 100 countries. That's a quick glance of CISI. And this program is brought to you by the Academy of Finance, which was founded 12 years ago with the vision of empowering the next generation professionals with financial wisdom, and also with the mission of training and enriching non-finance professionals to become finance savvy, and also providing development opportunities and higher qualifications for finance professionals. This is Academy of Finance and the CISI. And of course, Academy of Finance has a relationship which spans over more than 10 years with the Chartered Institute of Securities and Investment, offering various programs. And these programs that are offered by the Academy of Finance, the CISI programs include the Risk in Financial Services program, the Global Financial Compliance program, and the International Certificate in Wealth and Investment program. These are the programs of CISI offered by the Academy of Finance. And the International Certificate in Wealth and Investment Management is in fact a customized qualification which is aimed at wealth and investment practitioners, bankers, and others dealing with high net worth clients. So from one side, it deals with the professionals who are wealth and investment managers. And on the other hand, it is also for the serious investors and high net worth individuals who wanting to make informed and sensible investments in the right mix of assets. So it caters to both these segments, but whatever the segment that you're coming from, once you complete this qualification, you will be eligible to use the ACSI designation as well. ACSI post dominance you'll be able to use. And if I go a bit deeper into the different professions that are who are professionals who are interested about the program, we do have professionals in banking, financial services, and insurance related industries. And then we also have wealth managers, stockbrokers, investment advisors, and also wealth and investment planners. So these are the corporate professional segments of participants for this program. In addition to that, we also have individuals, investors, and high net worth individuals for lifetime financial planning. That is, rather than just thinking of using your saving and making one type of investment, those who are taking a serious look at of your personal finances, how you should grow your wealth, what sort of investment that you're going to make, and what are the risks and the returns of various investments, and also how to plan your retirement as well. So these are the two segments and a little bit more detail of participants who are joining the Wealth and Investment Management program. In fact, what you're going to join is the third batch. The first batch we launched last year, and then for a leading multinational bank, they wanted to have a specific batch for their staff, their relationship managers only. In fact, they wanted to have two programs run for their relationship managers. The first program we have already started, and the second program we are just about to start. So this is actually, technically, this is the third program that we are offering, third batch of this program that we are going to take under this program. And then having said that, Mr. Usama is actually going to spend a little bit more time in telling you about this. But however, very, very broadly, very briefly, if I tell you what you're going to learn about this program, actually some of you all have already been discussing with our staff, and they have briefed you what exactly this program covers. But however, there are some others who have not got that much of detail. So therefore, without going into much detail, which Mr. Usama is going to do, I'm going to take you through very quickly about the broad aspects that you're going to cover through this program. First of all, the financial service industry. There are different institutions and players operating in the financial services sector, which includes the forex market as well. And also, in addition to the different institutions in the industry, you will also be learning about how the financial markets operate. And then you will also be learning about different asset classes. What are the different investing into cash, money market instruments, bonds, fixed income securities, shares, warranties, rights, derivatives, retirement plans, and commodities. So all these different asset classes have their own characteristics and their own risk return profiles, and you'll be learning about them. It's not that you are not going to invest only a single type of asset, you are going to invest in multiple assets, and you'll be investing a portfolio or a combination of assets. So then you'll be learning certain aspects with regard to how you create these collective investments or other investment pools to match your risks and return. Another aspect that you're going to learn is for those who are the professionals who are advising your clients and planning their wealth and investment plans, you will be learning about fiduciary duties and advising the clients based on specific needs of customers. Each client has a different set of needs. So how to advise these different customers depending on their needs, their investment objective, and also helping them to formulate a strategy considering the tax implications of the investments as well. So that's another important aspect that you're going to learn. And further, you need to know certain other areas as well to understand this subject better. You'll be spending a little bit of time in learning about financial mathematics, certain statistics related areas, and certain things about the technical analysis and the valuation required for better understanding of the market dynamics and investment. And also, towards the end of the session, we'll be learning about creating an investment portfolio, investment strategies, and when you bring in different types of assets into a portfolio, what benefits that you will get, and how to measure the risks and the returns of portfolio. All these aspects you're going to learn. And then from individual point of view, also whether you're going to be an investor, whether you're going to advise investors, a lifetime financial provision. Like depending on which stage of your life cycle you are in, how you should plan for retirement, protection planning, estate planning, and forming trusts and foundations. These aspects with regard to lifetime financial planning from an individual perspective as well as from advisor's point of view, you'll be getting an insight. And then also you need to have an idea about the industry regulation. What are the financial service industry regulations, and a little bit about financial crime, money laundering, corporate governance, and ethical standards. And sometimes the activities of individuals you may not know under which rules and regulations will be governed, and you are handling with the portfolios and the funds of individuals. You should have, as a professional, you should know what governance principles you need to adhere to. That you'll be learning under industry regulation. That's basically what you're going to learn through this program. Having said that, if I take you through the other aspects of the program, first of all, assessment mechanism. basically, CISI Wealth and Investment Management Certification is a completely computer-based examination. So the entire assessment is a computer-based assignment, and it comprises of a 2-hour paper. It comprises of 2-hour paper, and within that 2 hours, you're supposed to do 100 multiple choice questions. That's your target. You should be able to complete 100 MCQs within a period of 2 hours. And in order to acquire the qualification, pass the examination, you need to score 70%. Basically, out of 100 questions, you need to get 70 questions right. That's your target. And the examinations will be conducted at the examination center, which is based in the CISI office itself. So not our office, it's at the CISI office. You are going to do your exam. And coming back to the fee, your local tuition fee amounts to 37,500 rupees. And then you'll be paying your CISI registration fee, which is £35. And when you do the exam, your CISI examination fee, you'll be paying £125. So this is the current fee structure. And if you take the local tuition fee, you'll be paying the local tuition fee the time that you're joining the program with us. That is now, like most of you have done, and some others, when you decide to do so, you'll be registering with us. And then CISI registration fee, you will be making along with the examination fee once you complete the entire educational program and the revision program with us. And when you're just about to sit the examination, maybe a month before the examination date, you can register with the CISI. That is the time that you need to pay the CISI registration fee and the CISI examination fee. So this is the fee structure, and the completion time is 5 months. The complete program will take a period of 5 months. Having said that, once you register with us with the Academy of Finance, this is what you're going to get. So you'll be getting a printed copy of the CISI official textbook. And during these teaching sessions, you will be having virtual classes, a minimum of 50 hours. That is, you'll be having 2.5 hours, 7 to 9:30 p.m. per week. And so 7 to 9:30 p.m. for 20 weeks roughly, you'll be completing, more than 20 weeks actually, you'll be completing the 50 hours of learning. And once we do have a well-developed student learning portal, so once you finish the lectures, most likely within 24 hours, your lecturer's material as well as the recorded videos will be uploaded to our e-learning portal. So thereafter, you can go through these recorded sessions any number of times. You will be free to go through all these recorded videos. And apart from that, we are going to have interesting quizzes. So once you stabilize through the program, you'll be getting a quiz every day to your phone so that you can start practicing. And then again, once we finish a topic each, we are structuring some mini quizzes from the beginning. That is when we finish the first topic, or after giving you a little bit of time for your studies, you'll be getting about 10-15 questions. They are available to you through our e-learning portal. So you finish a topic, you go through some mini quizzes, and every topic you'll be going through these mini quizzes as you progress towards the program. But once you finish the program, you will have access to our revision portal. And in the revision portal, you'll be having lots of questions under each topic. You will be getting certain topics, at least 50-60 questions. Certain topics, you are getting more than 100 questions. So those questions are arranged into questions of 10-12 small chunks, so that whenever you have time during your lunch breaks, your evening, before you go to sleep, depending on the time available during your commutation, whatever time, you can take these quizzes depending on your capacity, how long you can concentrate in a given time stage. So all that is going to be available to you. And once you go through the entire session, we will be conducting 3 mock examinations, right? We'll be conducting 3 mock examinations under examination conditions, so that it will make you very confident and comfortable in facing the examination. So basically, this is what you're going to get: your official text, your classes, access to recorded sessions and quizzes, mini quizzes, revision portal, and the mock examinations at the end. So this is your learning package. And like I told you, the class timing will be on Tuesdays from 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Right. Before inviting Mr. Osama, we have a couple of more items to go through. But let me take a quick look, a minute to introduce Mr. Osama. He has over 12 years of combined corporate experience in financial advisory, management, and capital market advisory area. His experience in financial advisory services with one of the big 4 audit firms specializing in corporate finance, transaction services, and mergers and acquisition advisory. He is currently engaged as a manager for a leading stockbrokering firm where he is involved with research with respect to listed entities in Sri Lanka. And he also handles an additional role as a senior advisor for the investment banking outsourcing activities carried out for clients in Asia and the Middle East. So this is Mr. Osama's corporate background. And of course, he has numerous years of experience, academic experience in the areas of risk management, financial management, business strategy. And his lecturing portfolio includes the subjects like the CFA program and University of West of Scotland degree, UWS degree program, CIMA, the Chartered of Management Accountants program, and Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, ACCA programs. And in addition to that, he's also a visiting lecturer at the University of Colombo for modules of financial modeling and contemporary accounting. His lecturing experience includes experience spanning across Sri Lanka, India, and Bangladesh. So this program, and if you take Mr. Osama's profile in terms of his qualifications, as well as his experience in corporate sector, and the teaching and the lecturing experience, is the ideal person whom we could find to facilitate this program with us. And all the past programs in this area have been facilitated by Mr. Osama. And then, of course, for a minute, your staff that whom you have been communicating with, this Pavitra and Yamira, whom you have been communicating with for your enrollments, and also with Nipunika. And going forward, once you enroll for the program, you need to contact our staff very frequently. This is regarding your classes, the class timing, your material, your passwords, your schedule, the exam timing, everything. For those things, you'll be conducting with Nipunika and Himali from our staff. Like they will be the staff members who will be more frequently communicating with you with regard to the operational and administration aspects of the program. Having said that, we also would like to tell you, right, what we expect from you as participants. We want you to join the session on time and be present throughout. And also, wherever possible, be present with the video on, right? And keep your microphone muted. But whenever you have a question, free to ask questions. If you ask the question verbally, then in person, so then you'll get the answer immediately. You may post a question on the chat, but then the lecturer may not see it, or even the lecturer sees it. Sometimes he might forget, he's so engaged in the lecture. So therefore, best method is to ask the question as and when you have the question. And that will give a stimulation to the lecture as well. And then he will take the correct pace. Right? Having said that, I told you that we are going to have 3 examinations, mock examinations. Right? This is for you to give the confidence to face the exams when the time comes. But however, if you go through all these 3 exams, and if you condition these 3 aspects, if you maintain minimum 75% attendance with the Academy of Finance, and if you participate in all 3 mock examinations conducted by us, and also if you obtain minimum 50% marks for the mock examinations on average, so then you will also be getting certificate from the Academy of Finance. So all this is to encourage you to do the examination. So this is our expectation and what we need to do in addition to the CII certificate to get the certificate from the Academy of Finance. Having said that, this is something also that I would want to share with you. When you see this slide, what is the feeling that you get? Yes. If I may ask you a question, if you see a slide, if you have to keep looking at a slide like this for 15 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, what do you feel? Now, I show this to you is sometimes when we conduct lectures, if the students are not actively involved, this is the tragedy of the lecturer, right? If the students are not interactive, they don't talk, they don't ask questions, and if they don't show your face, or at least from time to time, intermittently, so then the lecturer will continue to see something a bit similar to this, something like a checkerboard, motivate himself to keep talking to you all without seeing your faces or hearing anything from you for 2.5 hours to 3 hours, which is absolutely difficult. Keep trying doing that for 2 minutes, you see how difficult it is. So therefore, my request to you is don't let your lecturer, Mr. Usama, to see this sort of checkerboard from this evening onwards. Just try to show your beautiful faces, and he would love to hear your voices. He would love to see your smiles. So just keep talking to him, interact with him, and keep the class live and active. And you will benefit, and you will get the best out of the lecturers as well. So if I tell you what is the most important thing I want to tell you at the beginning of the program, this is what I want to tell you, right? Don't show blank checkbox. Just talk to the lecturer, show your faces, and interact. I'm telling you for the third time. Of course, having said that, also, we always do this when we start a program. So you got to know about me, you got to know about CISI, you got to know about the Academy of Finance and our staff, and most importantly, your facilitator, Mr. Usama. But at the same time, we also would like to get to know about you. One reason is, of course, the lecturer, Mr. Usama, would like to get to have an idea what sort of background that you're coming from, so that it will help you him to pitch the lecture accordingly. So from that perspective, it will be useful. And also for you all also, when you join a class like this, there are a lot of you who will be here, but unlike in a physical class, we don't meet each other, we don't see each other. So you may not even know, sometimes somebody who is known to you, somebody who is going to be a good contact, networking person to you, maybe they are maybe here in this class. So therefore, it is very useful if you get to know who are your colleagues who are going to go to this program here with us. Right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a couple of minutes on that. So we do have quite a lot of people here, participants here. I can see more than 70 participants name, almost 75. So we can't take a lot of time, but just take a couple of seconds, right? And you need to tell your name, your place of work, and your designation, so that we get an idea about your. That's the whole objective. Don't take a lot of time. And also my request is, at least today, if you can just show your face so that we know who you are, right? So what we can do is, of course, this is all what I'm going to do. Then in another minute, I'm going to hand you over to Mr. Usama. But before I do that, again, name, place of work, designation. Don't take very long. Switch on your camera. So I'm going to stop sharing this slide, and you can start introducing yourself. What I will do is I will invite you by name so that there won't be it flows nicely, like you don't have to keep waiting, right? So at the end, if I missed any name, so then I will give you the opportunity so that you can introduce yourself. So shall I start with the first name that I see here, Mr. Srinath Srikantan. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, my name is Srinath. I'm working in.
Just one moment. Others can just mute your microphone. Right. Okay. Go ahead, please.
All right. Yeah, my name is Srinath. I'm working in Innovace. It's in Kolkata. I'm as a telemarketing executive. Yeah.
Right. Thank you, Srinath. And then can I invite Udara Herath? Udara?
Yes, I am Udara Herath, and I am an engineer and works to Road Development Authority. We can hear you.
As you said, Udara?
I'm an engineer and works to Road Development Authority. It's not related to the capital market.
Right,
But
okay. Right, okay. Thank you. And then we have here Christella Sivaprakasan. Would you like to introduce yourself, Christella? Hi, Christella. Can you hear us?
Hi, yes. Hi, I'm Christella. I work for Union Bank as a senior relationship manager for the Elite Center.
Okay, thank you. And then we have Krishan B. Krishan, would you like to introduce yourself, Krishan? Hi, Krishan, are you there? Right, we'll move on. Dinal Samarasinghe, are you there, Dinal? Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm Dinal Samarasinghe. I'm a conservation biologist and I'm self-employed basically. Yeah, thanks.
Right. Interesting. Thank you. And then we have Raju Prasanna. Raju, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, hello. I'm attached to NDB Bank as the Operation Risk Manager. So that's all from me.
Then we have Diluksha Paran. I can't see the full name. Diluksha, would you like to, Diluksha or Diluksha, would you like to introduce yourself? Hi, Diluksha.
Sir, he sent a message.
Right. And then Shehani Leon. Are you there, Shehani?
Hi.
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, please go ahead.
I'm Shehani Leon, working at HSBC Bank, currently as a business analysis.
Okay, thank you, Shehani. Thank you. And Gihan Samarasinghe. Gihan, it's your turn.
I'm also with Union Bank, looking after bank assurance aspect of the bank.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. Shamir Kazim. Shamir.
Yes, I'm working as the chief accountant for a manufacturing organization, Union Steel Manufacturing.
So, sorry, we couldn't hear you. Would you like to? Can you increase your volume, if you don't mind?
I'm a chief accountant for a manufacturing company, Union. And also earlier I worked as a share market, stock market analyst also for a private investor.
Right. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Shamir. And we have Yasindu Pieratne. Yasindu, would you like to introduce yourself?
Good evening, sir. I'm Yasindu Pieratne, and I'm a recent graduate from Victoria University, Melbourne, Australia, with a degree in financial risk management. And currently, I'm seeking to start my career as a as an investment associate.
Right. Interesting. You're based in Sri Lanka, in Australia?
Lives in Sri Lanka, sir.
Right. Okay.
I did an affiliated degree program at NSBL.
All right. Okay. Right. Right. Thank you. And Nishanta Jayasinghe.
Yes, I'm Nishanta Jayasinghe. I work for Sri Lanka Customs as a superintendent of customs.
Right. Okay. Right. Thank you. Thanks. And then we have Shivantan Aravinto. I can't see the full name here.
Okay, I'm Aravindan. Actually, I am the branch manager of HSBC.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. Devon Rebert. Devon, are you there? Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
Hi. I'm Devon Rebert, working at Union Bank as a relationship manager for Elite Center.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Devon. Malik Piris. Hi, Malik.
Hi, good evening. I'm Malik Piris. I work at Allianz Insurance as a sales manager.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. And Madhura De Silva. Madhura?
My name is Madhura De Silva. I have a lot of experience in hotel trade and working as financial consultant to hotels.
Right. Interesting. Thank you. And Buddhi Kurera. Buddhi, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, yes, good evening, everyone. I'm Buddhi. I'm by profession, I'm mechanical engineer.
Okay, interesting. Rizan Kaus.
Hi, everyone. I'm Rizan Gauss. I'm working for Hat National Bank as a branch manager.
Right, interesting. And then we have Ashoka Abhiratna. Hi, Ashoka.
Hi, I'm Ashoka Abhiratna, attached to Ceylon Bank, working as operations manager.
Right, okay, thank you. And we have Milinda Ramdenia. Hi, Milinda.
Hi, I'm Milinder Randenia and I'm currently attached with Siyapatha Finance and I work in the fixed deposits department.
Right, interesting. Thank you. And Sasindu Amarasekara.
Hi, I'm Sasindu. I work for LOLC Securities as a stockbroker.
Right, okay, thank you. And Lokku Yaddehigi. Are you there? Right, okay. And then I'll just move on to the other names. Chatura Vijaya, I can see only that part of the name. Chatura, are you there?
Yeah, hi, my name is Chatura. Yes, I work for AIA as a wealth planner.
Right, interesting.
Hello.
Okay. Yes, please go ahead. Yes.
Yeah. Actually, did you hear me?
Yes, we heard you well.
Okay.
Yes, thanks,
Yeah.
Chatura.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yes.
Okay.
Arosha Solanga, I can't see the full name. Yes, Arosha. Hi, Arosha, would you like to introduce yourself? Right.
Hi, I'm Arosha Solangarachi and I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay, interesting. Thank you. And then we have Janisha Jayasuriya. Janisha, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jirisha. I'm currently unemployed, but I used to work at NDB Wealth Management Company as a relationship manager.
Right, interesting. Thank you. And we have Achutan. I can see only the first part of the name. Achutan, are you there?
Yes, sir. I am Achulan, attached to Division Secretary in Morava as a development officer.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. And Nishant Raj.
Hi, everyone. I'm Nish. Can you hear me?
Yes, well, very well.
Yeah. Hi. I'm Nishan, working for DFCC Bank as a relationship manager under resource mobilization.
Interesting. Right. Thank you. And we have Krishan B. Hi, Krishan. Krishan, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello. Can you hear me properly?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm Krishan and currently I work at NSB Kirlapana as an executive. Thank you.
Okay, right. Thank you. Navishka Karunaratna. Navishka, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Navishka Karunaratna. I'm currently a student at Melbourne University.
Right. Interesting. Thank you. And Peter Vijayasekara. Peter, would you like to introduce yourself?
Good evening, everyone. I'm Peter Vijayasekara. I'm attached to George Stewart's Insurance Brokers as a business associate. Apart from that, I'm also into real estate with Century 21.
Interesting. Thank you. Hasita, did you introduce yourself?
No, actually, I just joined. I am currently working as a system analyst in NCS Private Limited in Singapore.
Okay. So you're based in?
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. Sarika Karali Yadda, I suppose. Sarika, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Sastri Karali Yadda. Working at NDB, manager privilege banking.
Okay, interesting. Thank you. Sorry, I got your name.
No worries.
And then Damini Bandaranayak. Damini, are you there?
Yes, I'm Damini Bandaranayak. I work at HSBC as a credit analyst.
Right. Thank you. Visakha Nanayakar. Are you there? Sorry, Vikash Nanayakar. Vikash, are you there? Hi, Vikash. Right. And then we have Uvini Javadana. Uvini, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Uvini. I'm working at Union Bank as a relationship manager.
Right. Thank you. Anuradha De Silva. Oh, Anuradha. Are you there, Anuradha?
Hi, I'm attached to DFCC Bank as a branch manager.
Okay. Right. Thank you. Pasan Kanangara. Pasan, are you there?
Hi.
Pasan.
Yes. Hi, I'm Pasan Kanangara. I'm attached to, I'm working as a branch manager attached to Sampath Bank.
Okay, interesting. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Dilshan Hettiarachchi.
Yeah, hi, I'm Dilshan Hettiarachchi and I'm a project officer at Sri Lanka Board of Investment.
Sri Lanka Board of Investment. Right, interesting. Thank you. And Nilmini Koruppu.
Hi, I'm Nilmini. I work at Virtusa as a HR consultant.
Work at Virtusa?
Virtusa, yes.
Right, okay. Thank you. Mohammed Nami. Are you there?
Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, very well.
Yeah, I'm Nami. I am working for Connect BPA Technologies as con.
Right, interesting. Thank you. Imesh, would you like to introduce yourself?
Am I clear?
Can hear, yes.
Right, so my name is Imesh Vijayavardhana and I'm a recent graduate from the University of London in law. And I'm currently reading for my attorneys at law from Sri Lanka Law College.
Okay, interesting. Thank you. Channa Dayaratna. Channa?
Hi.
Yes,
I'm Channa. I'm attached to DFCC Bank, Resource Mobilization and Capital Markets Unit.
Right, interesting. Thank you. Rahul Gunasekara, I'm not quite sure whether you introduced you before or not. Rahul?
Hello, you did not introduce me. No worries, I'll go ahead. So my name is Rahul Nimesh Gunasekara. I'm working as a marketing executive for Ceylon Exchange Mentoring.
Right, Ceylon Exchange?
Ceylon Exchange Mentoring.
Right, interesting. Okay, thank you. And Savina Fernandez. Savina, are you there?
Hi, I'm Savina. I used to work at MS Holdings and I'm currently a lecturer teaching marketing and management subjects at MI College.
Right, interesting. Thank you. Diluksha, I don't know for sure. Diluksha, introduce yourself. Hi, Diluksha. Right. Jeremy Fernando. Jeremy would like to go next.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm working at HSBC Bank and I'm attached to HSBC Premier.
Okay, right. Thank you. Geethan Samara Vikrama. Geethan, are you there? Hi, Geethan.
Yes. Hi, I'm Geethan Samara Vikrama. I'm a telecommunication engineer. Currently, I'm employed at Dialog ASEAN.
Dialog ASEAN. Interesting. Thank you, Geethan. And Mohammed Irshad, I suppose. Are you there? Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Mohammed Irshad and I'm a businessman.
Okay, interesting. And then we have, I think, GDP Kusala.
Yeah, I'm Daham Kusala. I'm working as a chief financial controller in one of the construction company called Alcon Industries.
Right. Interesting. Thank you. Yash Naik. Are you there, Yash?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, everybody. I'm Yash Naik. I work as a part of the admin, HR and compliance team at a company called Nysal Diamonds Limited.
Right. Interesting. Right. Thank you. Nuan Rasanga. Nuan, are you there? Hi, Nuan. Right. And then Madhushika. I can see only first part of the name. Yudha, whatever. Madhushika or Madhushika, are you there?
Hi, I'm Madhushika Yudaganawa.
working at NDB as a relationship manager.
Right, interesting. Right, okay, thank you. Prasanna Valisundara. Prasanna, are you there?
Yes, good evening. I am Prasanna. By profession, I am a qualified chartered accountant.
Okay, thank you, Prasanna. Senaka Ekanayaka. Are you there, Senaka?
Hi, yeah, yes, I'm a senior manager software development and working for a multinational company, and I'm an investor as well in the CSE for about almost 12 years now.
Okay, interesting. Right, okay, thank you. Chintaka Silva. Hi, Chintaka. Chintaka.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I am Chintaka Silva. I'm working at Softlogic Life Insurance as a business executive. Thank
you. Right. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. And Dylan Jurians. Dylan, are you there?
Yeah. Hi. So my name is Dylan Jurians. I'm a musician, real estate agent, a business consultant, and a CSE investor as well.
Okay. Interesting. Yes. Thanks. Malisha Mora, I can see only that part. Malisha, are you there? Malisha or Malisha? Hi, Malisha. Right. Gobi. That's what I see here. Gobi, are you there? Can you hear from you? Right. Abdul Mujib. Mujib, are you there? Can hear from you? Mujib? Right. And then we have Haris Jazil. Hi, Jazil, can you hear from you? Right. And Sasindu Amarasekara. Hi, Sasindu. Sasindu, can we hear from you? Right. We'll move on. Shehan Kararatna. Hi, Shehan.
Hi, I'm Shehan Karnanayaka. I work with Union Assurance for the bank insurance department.
Okay, interesting. Thank you. Nadaraja, I can see only that part. Ish. Nadaraja, are you there?
Good evening, sir. Good evening to all. I'm Nadaraja Tishantan. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you well. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Nadaraja Tishantan. I am working at National Service Bank Credit Division as a credit officer.
Okay, interesting. Thank you. And we also have Vindhya Nukula Surya. Hi, Vindhya.
Hello, sir. I am Vindhya from Commercial Bank Kiribati branch. Presently, I am working as a junior executive there.
Okay, interesting. Thank you. Thank you, Vindhya. I think I went through the list. I may have probably missed one or two names. It's the opportunities for you. If there's any one of you whose name has which I have not read out, would you like to introduce yourself? You can come forward and introduce yourself if I missed any of the names.
Hi everyone, I'm Mohan Vikramaratna. I'm from the food service industry and I run my own small food service operation. Thank you.
Interesting. Okay, thank you, Mohan. Thank you. Who else? Anyone else? Right. Okay, I think.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Sorry for the inconvenience, guys. This is Diluksha Parandaman here. I am working at Muslim Commercial Bank as a junior executive.
Right, interesting. Okay, Diluksha, thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, right. Thank you once again for the lovely introductions. And then we saw actually most of you, if you take one single segment, I think the biggest segment this was the banking sector, mostly into relationship banking related areas. And then we had quite a few from the insurance industry as well. And apart from that, I think it was a believed of finance professionals, and then others, of course, from various professions. I think that is the others who are from different professions, maybe for your interest as individual investors who want to plan your financial future wisely. So now we got a good idea, clear idea of what's the sort of profiles of the participants who are there in this program. So just give me a minute before we, I just switch back to my presentation. And yes, I'll share my screen with you. This is where we were. So we went through the introduction of our participants. And then, of course, this for your information, these are the in Sri Lanka who are the organization that officially supports CISI qualification. And you can see lots of banks, the local banks, as well as multinational banks and various other institutions relating to the financial industry or servicing the financial industry are strong supporters of the qualifications of CISI. And we can, of course, you will get a lot of time to get your questions clarified. But very quickly, we're not going to take long time, just in a couple of minutes, if you need to get any quick clarifications of anything that we have discussed so far with regard to the program, you could get them clarified now. We are not going to spend a lot of time, 2-3 minutes, maybe maximum 5 minutes. If you have any urgent question that you think you should get clarified at this moment before we move forward, you can raise them from me or Ms. Uzama.
Hello, one question.
Yes.
My question is now this CSI wealth management program is just a certificate program. So what's the way forward after this specific qualification which can be offered by the institute? Because since under CISI, this is just a certificate qualification. So what's the way forward for this qualification process?
So you can actually go to the certificate wealth manager level 6 or level 7 qualifications, postgraduate level. You can actually there is a progression, right? And then you need to do certain combinations of subjects initially, and then also once you do this, depending on where you stand, some of you who don't have a solid background in wealth management related areas, you may have to do several combinations of subjects. But someone who already has a background, who has the capacity to absorb things, so then there is a progression path and different combinations are there. And then a final exam will be a pen and pencil 3-hour paper to get the highest level of the qualification. What we'll do is, now we will share with you, because CISI qualification, as you may probably have seen, is a little bit of a complicated qualification. There are several pathways and there are several cost connections, but answering your question, we will share with not only with you, with all of you, a diagram which will show you the progression path that you can take to go to the highest level of the CISI. At the same time, depending on where you stand, if your knowledge is good enough or the capacity is good enough, you can skip certain things and go to a higher level. But if you don't have a background, it will be really difficult to do that. So we'll share that diagram with you.
And the other modules are also can be provided from the institute itself. I mean, or do we have to go to another institute to get qualified with the other levels?
It's like this. Not now. Actually, this wealth management program has been introduced by us in less than 1 year, even though we have taken 3 batches. So right now, under this pillar, we are offering only this module. But naturally, in a program, when we have more students coming up, even if you have a small demand, maybe even 5-10 students to progress to next level, so then we will be seriously considering this. At the moment, we don't offer, and there is no other institute that offers those progression paths. But there are certain individuals, because there are material available in CISI, and also self-learning material is available to various other international partners as well. That of course can be a bit expensive, but that's what I told you. If you have the capacity, you can get the CISI material and do self-studies and do it. But from our point of view, if you have a certain number, we don't need to have 25 students, but maybe 5-10 students, we can start one of these programs if there is a demand.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks. And then there was another question. I'm not going to answer this question right now. Mr. Uzama, because anyway, he also will be doing an introduction. There was a question whether CISI program covers Forex markets. There is certain thing that will be discussed, but that will be a very basic discussion. But since that is going to be, Mr. Uzama is going to tell you in detail about the curriculum, at that point, I will invite him to deal with that. And Krishan also just send us a message to the person whom we have been dealing with, so that anyway we will ensure that you get the required information. Okay, regarding your question. That right. Okay. Thanks. Right. So unless there are any serious questions, we'll move forward because you have plenty of time to get most of things clarified, even during and after Uzama's lecture. Right. So that's it basically what I wanted to cover here. And then there are a large number of you who are already registered. For you, we will be completing the formalities and you'll get access to the e-learning portal so that you can go through it. But anyway, each one of you who has taken part in this session today, you will get access to the complete recording of this video so that you can go through it once more. Those who have not made the decision, you have time to do that. And also those who are interested, you can contact us for registrations, and we'll be sharing you the details of this module and then the session with today, so then you can get in touch with us. That's all about that. And also just for your information, tomorrow there is a session that we have organized. It's about fundamental analysis in making the right investment decision. It's basic, not very basic, but that's this lecture on stock market related area. Those who are interested in getting to know more about the stock market. It covers things about the market performance and performance of the important sectors and various factors to consider when you make investment. For some of you all may be interested in following this session. It's a 1-hour session followed by half an hour Q&A session. So there's an open invitation. If you're interested, we also will share a message with you. You can register for that program starting at 6:30 tomorrow. Right? That's all I'm going to take you through. So you can begin your journey. And I will be meeting you once more either next week or the week after, because you'll be having access to our e-learning portal. I want to explain you certain things with regard to the e-learning portal. Otherwise, I'm not going to take any more time from you. Let me now introduce and invite. I already introduced him actually. Invite Mr. Uzama to take his part of the lecture. Over to Uzama. I'll stop sharing my screen. I think you should be able to share your whatever presentation.